Nochmal. Ich kann ja mal. Soll ich
Wir waren ja schlecht drauf, da brauchen wir ein bisschen Ablenkung.
Soll ich mal vielleicht da schnell
Du bist on air, du musst mal stoppen.
Ja,
Jetzt
also,
bist du live. Okay, wir sind live.
we are
Good
live.
evening to you. Good evening to DeFiChain News on the 17th April 2024, the news show that provides you with the latest updates on DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It wakes up the algorithm and helps the project. Subscribe and click the bell button. Ensure stay until the end because we will discuss the next shows and dates. And afterwards, we also have some time to answer your questions, so please put them here in the chat. But now I would like to welcome my co-moderator of expert of DeFiChain, Lord Mark. Welcome back on stage. You are always here to make me laughing. Where are you? Here. Great start in the show. We tried to be online and recognized it didn't work. And then you jumped into the news show without a break.
It is
Great.
like we've never done it before. We've done it now, I think, 150 times or something like this, and still things are going wrong. I love this software. But I don't want to blame the software. Most likely it was just me pressing the wrong button. Anyway, we are live, DC. Good to be back. So, what are we doing today?
Day. News show, I would say. News show
Okay,
of DeFiChain.
cool.
And we have a couple of great topics for today. So let's jump into the headlines and then we can cover the topics. So we will start with the JAV Token Launch. Really amazing what is happening here. So you can tell us more. Sure, the other MetaChain projects are also building and doing something on our blockchain. So here we have an update. Notable mentions, community projects and updates, and the future dates are for sure the next topics of today's news show. And yeah, that's it more or less. So let's jump into the JAV Token Launch. Honestly speaking, I missed this opportunity again. You can tell us why.
Because it was pretty damned fast. So today was the second round of the token launch. There was an invite-only phase last week with 15 million JAV token that have been swapped from USD, USDT, DFI into JAV. That was sold out in under 2 minutes. Today we made a little progress. Today we had 4 times more tokens. 60 million JAV token were swapped today in under 3 minutes. So I think it's still a little bit too fast, to be honest, for my feelings here. But we could see, and that's really fantastic, numbers don't lie. It was 4 times more token. It was 4 times more people who got in. So it's actually really, it's just a multiplication by 4. And the cool thing is, the amount of JAV tokens that on an average a new holder is now owning was last time about 250,000. It's about 250,000 this time. So it's like an absolute mirror image what happened compared to last week. There were 113 addresses who got 0 to 100,000 tokens. 100,000 to 500,000, there are 76. 500,000 to a million JAV tokens are now 64. And there are no token holders in this round over a million because there was a max bag or max cap set to a million JAV tokens this time. Demand was crazy, absolutely insane. We know a lot of people who got in. We know a lot of people who didn't get in. It's like, it's just so freaking fast.
Yeah. Then tell me, what can I do? What can you
do to get in the next time? So first of all, there's always gonna be a next chance. The next chance is in about a week. We shifted by 3 hours, so it's this time 15 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon Central European time. This is gonna be the second public phase. Also 60 million tokens are up for grab. Maybe that helps. Maybe you're not on lunch break. Another thing that you can do is you can pre-approve your funds. This is needed with everything on Tether on Binance Smart Chain, Tether on Ethereum, and also with everything coming from DeFi Meta chain, you have to pre-approve your funds, because then you can just click and do your transactions. Then still not a guarantee to get in, but at least it makes things easier. So do this a couple of hours or maybe a day before, then you should be fine. Why is there such a hype, people are asking? And of course, there were some attractive deals up for grab. In the last 2 rounds, there was the USD was valued for $1, and there were some nice bonuses if you lock your tokens away for a longer time. But we did also a ton of work on AMAs out there. We had last week alone 5 AMAs, and you mentioned already you were so nice to join a couple of them, and they lasted between an hour up to 2 hours. Absolutely great communities. A lot of communities that haven't heard from DeFiChain yet, and they are like, they were really excited to learn about real world assets, synthetic stocks, what are we doing, and what is JAV building on DeFiChain. And I think that also created more hype, and more people are just now interested to get into the JAV token now. Then don't forget, there's a contribution bonus, so you can get tickets for buying more tokens. So the user interface shows you very nicely. If you maybe buy a couple of more JAV, then you get more tickets. All these tickets take part in kind of a raffle at the end of the day, where you can earn $10,000 worth of JAV tokens. So that's also up for grab. But there's a very choosy referral commission that is still available for all USDT Tether swaps coming into the JAV ecosystem. Yeah, so that's a thing. And maybe a really big reveal that we haven't been talking about, we wanted to keep that for the later stages. We are planning to start a so-called JAV members club. So that sounds a little bit strange at the moment. So what are the JAV first? The JAV, somebody had the idea we should call our community, we should give it a name, the DeFighter. DeFiChain has the DeFighters. On JAVsphere in our project, these are the JAV. That fits really nicely the full futuristic theme of everything. And the member club, you're gonna get an NFT. The NFT you can earn when you swap in the next rounds from certain currencies. Details gonna be revealed. And a ton of utility and benefits if you're an NFT holder. Why do we do this? Because we think people who participate in early launches and they have this NFT, they can get some really cool things. Membership clubs are always awesome. We saw this with the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Not that we want to become an NFT project, but we see a lot of cool new utility mixing DeFi. I mean, the Octo DeFi gang is also working on something like this. So we are not copying. We've got a little bit a different approach, but there's some similarities. And we're going to reveal more news about that in the future. The focus is still on DeFi. The future products are all revolving around the JAV token. The NFT is just a nice added bonus on the side. So we approach it actually the other way around than Octo DeFi, completely the other way around. But just want to mention it. Yo, that's it. A lot of stuff happening. Don't be late next week, DC.
Sounds very interesting, and I see you are doing everything to slow down the phases and last them longer. Really good. I see next time one block needed to fill up.
No, hopefully not. I would love it. It lasts a little bit longer, to be honest.
Okay, maybe one question. If someone already bought a JAV token in the earlier phases, do they also get an NFT, or
all the tricky questions up front? We funny enough, we discussed this already. I think there's going to be some criteria to it. So not everybody's getting the NFT. There's certain criteria to it. But I think we will really consider if you fulfill the criteria in the future swaps, that you also get rewarded in the past swaps. But they're going to be criteria, so please no whining and crying.
I see 225 addresses are buying again, and others are missing the train.
Good. No worries. Cool. So much about that,
Thanks for covering it. That was our headline. One project on MetaChain, but for sure there are other projects. So what is happening on their side? Give us an update.
So little disclaimer like always. First of all, there's a fantastic spreadsheet. Check it out. DC is collecting all the data of all the projects. Is the new project Mo NFTs already on there?
Could be missing. I have to check it, honestly.
Good. Sorry to calling you out here. I don't know. I haven't opened it now during the show. But why did DC do this? Because DC wanted to pull all the data together, all the basic information about the projects, just to have an overview who is building on DeFi MetaChain. Do your own research. This is important for every project. If it's JAV or Mo NFTs or whatever, or Octo DeFi, or there are so many more. Do your own research. Check it out. We just talk about the project. It's no investment advice here. This is for entertainment purpose only. So let's entertain you guys a little bit more. So Mo NFTs, fantastic new project. Also NFTs involved. What are they doing? They're providing tickers. So you can get NFTs. You can they're mintable on Atlantis NFT marketplace. So our NFT marketplace here at the moment. And you can choose from different categories, and then you can mint your Mo. You can also claim your DeFiChain ticker already. Simply log in with your NFT on the homepage. Desktop and mobile version available. That's really cool. The URL is DeFiChain-ticker.de. New section, NFT collection added to website. So they are really building. There you can see the whole NFT collection now with all its details. So that's really cool. See which NFTs has been minted so far, the owner addresses, if the hardware has been claimed already. So that's really cool. Completely different take. NFT as a kind of access token to a ticker. Check that out. I think that's a really cool project. Another fantastic project here is Crypto Factor. They've done a token launch also recently. They're also very successful. We covered that in detail in the last shows already. They continue to build for DeFiChain. New products and collaborations are woven into their DNA. Yeah, they've been talking that they want to bring new projects. They're providing infrastructure or products for new projects who want to come in. They've been talking about this. The CFR token continues to push new highs. Yeah, they've seen, they did a couple of X already, and people are buying the token. That's really nice to see. 43 million CFR have now been staked in their protocol, and they've called so-called sealed vaults. And a lot of these tokens are already in these sealed vaults. Asset backing is now live on testnet. So most likely it's going to be released on mainnet this week already. So we're really looking forward to that. And then they've got team vesting and liquidity provider page to be included in the new consolidated UI. So they're really they're doing a ton of work here. And they said they have a massive update within the next 2 months, if I read that correctly. So they plan for about 2 months research and development, and then they're nearing completion. Massive in big brackets here. So really looking forward to that. What else to mention? Well, they have a ton of updates. They're really doing a lot of stuff here. New product collaboration. Yeah, we mentioned it already for a DMC project to deliver enhanced infrastructure. New products will be announced with technical feasibility studies. So great job. Thanks also for sending all the stuff over. It's always a ton of work to collect all this data. We have this news group on Telegram. If you have something, if you're a builder out there, if you have news, put it in there. Let me or DC know. And we are very happy to push your news out. A ton of links here about crypto factors, token swaps, staking, and so on. DC is all gonna put this in the show notes. So these are the existing projects. Now we go over to the planned project. Seahorse DeFi. This was announced a couple of weeks ago. The devs are busy debugging repayment of DSD on their DSD loans in Seahorse markets, as they encountered an unexpected decimal issue. Yeah, these decimal issues, they are always a pain in the butt, what I've seen. I've seen this in so many projects. I think we had it on DeFiChain also, a decimal issue some time ago, and this can cause real drama. But they figured it out, and they are debugging, so good job here. They are targeting on an imminent launch date on the 27th of April. So that's in 9 days from now on, or for you in 10 days from now on, provided that there are no further issues as funds safety remains the priority. I think that's really important. Safer funds. Funds are safe, not safer funds. Funds are safe. Top priority, absolutely. Take your time and then deploy it is much better. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, and DC, we got some, also not you, DC, because you are always doing what you plan. DSEA, they were building on a marketplace for quite a long time. I think they were the first one who planned to build one. They gave up and stopped doing this. Now it's Atlantis NFT is the go-to place here on DeFiChain. Just wanted to mention that. That's it for the DeFi MetaChain projects, DC.
Yeah. So you see, they are also active building, bringing utility to MetaChain. Yeah, great to see what's happening there. Then notable mentions is a kind of collection. What else happened is announced, and yeah, tell us what is in today.
Yeah, happy birthday for DeFiChain on the 11th of May. So this is going to be our 4th birthday on DeFi MetaChain. Unbelievable how time's flying here.
DeFiChain.
Sorry, DeFiChain, not DeFi MetaChain. DeFi MetaChain is much younger than DeFiChain's 4th birthday. Yeah, sorry, my confusion here. Yeah, it's around the Bitcoin halving normally when, at least when DeFiChain was founded. And this time is the 11th of May again. Okay, birthday is always on the 11th of May normally. Yeah, let's see if there's going to be some special news or whatever. Really looking forward to it. There was a big blog post, Understanding Vaults, exploring the cornerstone of DeFiChain's D-token system. This is really something what a lot of people out there still don't know. So in our AMAs, we did a lot of education about DeFiChain as well. And it's a fantastic system. People have to learn about it. And yeah, it's really something that is not so known to the world outside. And there was a second DeFiChain Labs engineering sync. No, it wasn't. It's
will
on
be.
Monday next week, Monday, April 22nd. There was one already, and I heard it was pretty good. This is the second one. It's going to be live 11:30 Central European time or 5:30 Singapore time. So wherever you are, tune in if you are a builder. I don't know how they do it. How did they do it the last time? Was it a Zoom call or was it
Google Meet?
A Google Meet, okay. Follow the Twitter account, and if you're on the Discord server for DeFiChain, then you should get all the updates there for sure. That's it for the notable mentions for this week, DC.
Yeah, great, thanks. Then we are jumping over to the community projects and the updates. So here we have again our DEX trading masters. What happened so far?
Yeah, DEX Trading Masters is always here. Really nice to see. They have this trading competition on the DEX. Man of the Woods clinched a quadruple with all. He's up quite a lot from 500 to 2,103 DUSD. So he quadrupled his bag. Congratulations to Honson, our man in Prague. Absolutely fantastic performance. Marcel. Yeah, also nice, has added a tidy 100 USD to his score, setting his sights on the triple, so he's close to 1,500 USD this time. Then, if you haven't got some JAV tokens, if you are in the middle field, if you're the middle fielder of this trading competition, then you can earn JAV tokens. This is one of the big prizes here for the DEX trading competition, so it's really going to be interesting. There are a couple of more days to go. Let's see who get the JAV tokens there. And as competition nears its climax, the excitement only intensifies. Anyone is still possible in the dynamic arena of DTM. So only if you are at the back doesn't mean that you can still win. There's a lot of volatility out there, crazy shit going down at the moment all over the world with Iran and Israel crisis and all that stuff. So the exchanges are going crazy, stock exchanges are going crazy. So yeah, maybe do a great trade. You could still win or just be in the middle and get the JAV tokens. I think that would be also a fantastic outcome.
Yeah, cool. Then we are nearly at the end of the news show, sadly. But what's happening next here on the channel? To give an outlook.
We've got a news show next week coming up. I'm not going to be here, but we have a fantastic guest speaker here, so you're not gonna be alone in the studio, DC. And you can do the all the tech stuff, so maybe things are going right finally. If I don't have my fingers on the buttons, that's a great thing.
I do my best. I do my best
I'm
to
gonna
be
watch.
as good as you.
I'm gonna watch and see what's gonna happen. You cannot do worse than me, that's for sure. That's gonna be fun. We're not gonna tell you guys who it is. Be surprised. But yeah, it's a young gentleman. It's gonna be fun for sure. And then there's planned a fireside chat with Lars Berger, OctoDeFi. Shout out to Lars. I sent you a message this afternoon. Wanted to confirm. I hope we are still up for the May fireside chat on DeFiChain. Yo, that's it, guys. That wraps it up.
That's it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching live. Take a short break, then we can cover the one or other questions. And give us a like, helps the algorithm, and see you soon here on the channel with the news show. Have a great time. And
absolutely.
Bye-bye.
And bye-bye. So, even if it's a little bit more quiet on the English side today, we thought we're gonna jump in the question and answer section and have a look who is here. Maybe shout out Fabio is here. Good evening, Fabio. Greetings to Amsterdam. And then we've got Christian Petterson here. And he's got a question. When Binance? This is
I don't have this GIF regarding answer of when Binance.
Binance is a really interesting story. Binance is really expensive. And Binance wants to see big communities. I mean, the community, I think, would be big enough, but it's a really pricey thing. And they became really, really picky because everybody wants to be in Binance. But yeah, Binance could be still on the plan. So let's see. We don't know yet if DeFi Meta Chain can make that happen sooner or later. Yo, guys. Thanks for watching.
That's
if
it.
there are not more questions, then leave us a like. I'm still missing some thumbs up from the people watching, and I would say see you next week.
See you next week. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have a great time.
Thank you, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.